to ride. Bam-a-lam, get ready to ride. Bam-a-lam, get ready worldwide.
Pinky guy.
Good morning, Stonewall. How are you
Good
doing?
morning.
It is Wasabi Wise Word Wednesday, right?
I like it.
Boom, boom.
Yes.
Yes.
And on Wise Word Wednesday, I have the very three wise individuals.
Okay. Miss Lindsay.
Miss Boswell.
Mr. Stamper.
Mr. Sizemore with CIS. And on
You
Wise...
two are very
Oh,
wise.
absolutely.
Well,
Yes.
again, you three here and I'm
Nice.
somewhere down there.
No way.
Sizemore, so
I know. But anyways, on Wise Word Wednesday, we are coming to you from Support You News. And on Wise Word Wednesday, my dear friends, we have two students that want to share some wise thoughts. Who would
Absolutely.
like to introduce them?
Today.
Can I do it?
Have at
Sorry
it.
I interrupted you, but can I introduce them? I'm just so excited.
I was excited too, but yes, you absolutely introduced them for us.
Thank you. On Wise Word Wednesday, we have Aaliyah and Kaylee. Come on in,
Come on in,
girls.
girls. Oh gosh, we're so happy you're bringing your wisdom to us today.
My jacket's on inside out.
It's all right. No
Okay.
worries about that. Are you guys ready to share some wisdom with us today? Let's get started.
All right, so on this Wise Word Wednesday, we're going to read another story from our book, Character Building Day by Day, by Andy Mather and Louise B. Weldon. And today our story is called Soccer Crazy.
Taco crazy.
Tad was crazy about soccer. He lived it, dreamed about it, and most of all, he played it every chance he could. He had a game or a practice almost every day, and he played during recess at school too. He even read books about soccer. Saturday, walking home from practice, he passed by his good friend Ronnie's apartment. Bouncing his soccer ball on the pavement, Tad looked up at Ronnie's window. A light was on inside. Tad realized it had been a couple weeks since he and Ronnie had played together, maybe even longer. They used to listen to music and play board games all the time. Ronnie had sent Tad a couple emails recently, but Tad hadn't responded. In fact, Tad hadn't even talked on the phone with Ronnie in ages. Tad bounced the ball again, and it hit a crack in the sidewalk and rolled into the street. Tad suddenly felt very lonely for his friend and the fun they had when they used to hang out all the time. I'm going to call him right after dinner, he thought to himself, and invite Ronnie over to play tomorrow. Then he picked up his ball and ran home. So how do you think Tad can add more balance to his life? Seemed like he was pretty crazy about soccer, right? And maybe forgot about some of the other things in his life that were important. So how can he add some balance back to his life?
Do some things that he used to do.
Okay, so maybe try to think of some things that he and Ronnie or some other friends used to do. He had a pretty good plan at the end of the story, didn't he? What was he going to try to do to reconnect with his friend?
Play with him.
Okay, so call him up, try to get a hold of him, and maybe schedule some time to play. What do you think, Aaliyah?
Well, what kinds of things help you find balance? Like if you feel like you're kind of rocking to one side or another, or that your body's just needing more than what you're giving it, how do you find that balance? What helps you feel? Do you guys remember in first grade when we talked about the 7 habits of happy kids, and we talked about that mind and that body and all of those pieces of the physical balance? So what kind of thing help you kind of pull yourself back together in that way?
Go outside, either read a book or rake leaves and jump in the tub.
Beautiful. So lots of different things that help you find that balance within your body, right? And what do you do that helps you find balance, Bailey?
I
Drawing, absolutely. Great examples. And guys, sometimes we can tell which parts of our bodies are off balance, and we have activities or things that work accordingly to help us kind of reconnect with who we are as people. So that's really super important. What do you do to help find balance, Mr. Stamper?
Well, I like to write.
You like to write?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Miss Lindsay?
Music kind of helps balance for me. So I go to some favorite songs and listen to those to try to kind of find my center again when I'm feeling off.
Absolutely.
What about you?
I definitely am an outdoor person with Aaliyah. I like to be out in the woods. I like to take a run. But I also really love being out in the garden and have my hands in the dirt. Those are all very healing things for me. So guys, talk about it in class today. You can write about it. What are the activities that help you find balance within your whole entire person, and how can you reconnect with those this week? We hope that you have a wonderful and very wise Wednesday, and we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.